Between the years 2000 and 2015, the state of Tennessee saw an increase in opioid use and opioid-related deaths. This resulted in more children coming into the custody of the Department of Children's Services. Well, now Tennessee and other states are struggling to keep up with the demand for foster and adoptive homes. In the state of Tennessee, there are about 8,000 children right now living in foster care. About 800 of them are from Northeast Tennessee alone. Thebin Cassahoon learned how you can be a part of the solution.
Foster care agencies like Youth Villages work to provide resources to families interested in fostering or adopting by providing livable and supportive homes. Now in January, the agency will begin a new training curriculum to ensure parents are fully prepared. Children enter foster care for many reasons, but opioid addiction has caused a spike in need in Tennessee. According to childtrends.org, in 2017, Tennessee was in the top 20 states with the highest number of kids in foster care, with 8,166.
We have about 4,000 families that are willing to foster these kids, so there is a gap there.
Foster parent recruiter and trainer Jessie Barnardini walks parents through the process of training and certification.
They can widen their trauma lens and understand that these kids may have emotional and behavioral issues that come up from being removed from their home.
Beginning in January 2020, the Department of Children's Services will start a new pre-approval curriculum for parents interested in foster care called Tennessee Key.
If you're eager, we work with you at your pace, and if you are slow and steady and want to take your time in making sure this is the right decision for your family, I can work at that pace as well.
There is also a need for homes for children with more mental and behavioral needs. Paris says when some of these kids are displaced from their homes, they're traumatized because of the change of routine.
We do have an increased need for foster parents who have the training and have, the willingness and the support to be able to bring those kids into a loving and supportive environment.
Youth Villages also wants parents to know training and fostering to adopt children through its agency is free.
We are a private agency, so we do receive funding from federal, state, and TennCare.
Now, the first way to get involved in foster care is by attending an informational session. Now, the next session, hosted by Youth Villages, will take place on January 21st. It's a 2-hour session that begins at 5:30. Sarah?